Welcome back to Independent Australia's Bloody Idiot of the Week. Once again, I'm your idiot host, David Donovan. Now, in Australian politics, and especially during this election campaign, we are blessed to have so many idiots participating, which means more idiotic moments for us to enjoy. And 2 weeks to go before the election is the time the idiots really start to come out. Oh boy! Like this moment during the second Leaders' Debate, when Australia's friendly and lovable Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, decided he really wanted to smell what Bill Shorten had for lunch.
I'm just wondering, can you look me in the eye and tell you're going to increase the taxes?
You're a classic space invader.
And then on May the 4th, perhaps to re-emphasise the point, Morrison appeared in this spaced out Liberal Party meme. Some people on social media had a lot of fun with this, like this one. And then there was this one.
How do you do, fellow kids?
That's Scott Morrison. What a space cadet. Then we had Finance Minister Matthias Cormann checking out Chloe Shorten at the first Leaders' Debate.
Both leaders for agreeing tonight to take some questions from the floor. I'm with now 7 viewer.
Let's check that out again, like Matthias.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long.
Matthias, you've been hanging out with Barnaby too long. No. Matthias getting it on. What a revolting thought. Speaking of utterly revolting, Scott Morrison has decided to preference big coal and iron ore miner Clive Palmer and his United Australia Party. Now, you might remember Clive as Joh Bjelke-Petersen's former press secretary during the brown paper bag era of Queensland politics. Yep, he's the one who suddenly became rich around the same time.
Well, Mr. Palmer, the clear innuendo is there. Are you indeed a crook?
Well, nobody's made that allegation, as you'll appreciate.
You might also remember Palmer spending millions to become the member for Fairfax on the Sunshine Coast, where he spent most of his time something like this.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
Well, he woke up for the vote to axe the carbon price, though. Now, Palmer blamed Tony Abbott for him falling asleep at that time. Yes, this same Tony Abbott.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
You might also remember Clive Palmer losing his seat after just one term, after his Queensland nickel refining business went broke, leaving his workers at least $77 million out of pocket. Those workers are still fighting Palmer through the courts to receive their money. Well, now Clive is back trying to score a spot in the Senate.
Who cares about me? We care about this country.
Some may say it's because he wants to get the approval for his massive coal mine next to Adani's in central Queensland. You may say that. I couldn't possibly comment.
Let's face it, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. Who cares about me? Do you think I give a stuff about what you personally think or anyone else? I care about this country.
You see, Clive's rich, and he does whatever he wants to do.
Well, if you have a look at the recent polls in Australia, I think they've got me at about $4,000 million.
And the Liberal Party like Clive because he is rich.
I've got $4,000 million. I've got $500 million in the bank today.
And they know he will support their pro-rich people, anti-poor policies.
Clive Palmer doesn't believe that Labor would be a good thing for the Australian economy because of their tax policy. And on that point, I think Clive is exactly right.
Now, even if Clive is a self-confessed bad man and a crook who doesn't pay his workers, because...
Do you think I give a stuff about what you personally think?
It will be Australians who will really be the idiots if they vote for these clowns on the 18th of May. But the crown of Bloody Idiot of the Week this week goes to the member for Manila, George Christensen, another big supporter of coal, for his very creative and interesting campaign song parody of I've Been Everywhere, Man.
I've got a sachet, man, I've got a sachet, man. Delivered everywhere, man. Made North Queensland fair, man. The Labour Greens won't care, man. I got a sachet.
Well done, George. You've been everywhere, including to bloody Idiotville. Thanks for watching Bloody Idiot of the Week this week. Don't forget to subscribe, like and engage with Independent Australia below this video. We're going to go out this week with the sultry tones of George Christensen, singing some shit about something or other.
I made North Queensland fair, man. The Labour Greens won't. Yeah, man, I got us a share. I got alligator, incubator, irrigator, suicide. Books and more, Singapore, tougher law, make it wide. Made ec, wayne tech, home ec, fighting ice. Research, fake dope, safe to serve, selling rice. Mental health, super wealth, rural health, solid grids, more beds.